Have you ever wondered what would happen if humans never slept? At first, it might sound like a dream come true, endless time to work, learn, explore, and enjoy life. But sleep is far more than rest. It is a fundamental process that shapes who we are, how we think, and even how long we live. The history of our understanding of sleep is long and fascinating. Ancient civilizations often associated sleep with the spiritual world. The Egyptians believed dreams were messages from the gods. The Greeks, including Aristotle, saw sleep as a time when the body restores itself, while the mind continues to process thoughts. It was not until the 20th century that scientists began to uncover the true biological importance of sleep. In the 1950s and 60s, researchers like Nathaniel Kleitman and William Dement discovered REM sleep, a phase where dreaming occurs, the brain processes memories, and the body repairs itself. They showed that sleep is not optional, it is essential. So, what if humans simply stopped sleeping? First, the body would react immediately. Sleep is responsible for clearing waste products from the brain through a process called the glymphatic system. Without it, toxins would accumulate, leading to cognitive decline, memory loss, and eventually hallucinations. Physically, the consequences would be devastating. Sleep regulates hormones, including those that control growth, appetite, and stress. Without sleep, the immune system would weaken. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to heart disease, diabetes, and a shorter lifespan. Imagine a world where these effects accumulate unchecked. Humans would grow weaker, sicker, and more vulnerable to disease. Psychologically, the mind would begin to unravel. After just a few days without sleep, people experience confusion, mood swings, and impaired judgment. Prolonged wakefulness can induce paranoia, anxiety, and even psychosis. The brain needs rest to consolidate memories and process emotions. Without this, society itself would collapse as decision-making and social interactions fail. From a philosophical perspective, sleep is a reminder of our limits. It is a boundary that teaches humility. Some thinkers, like Bertrand Russell, argued that the rhythm of sleep and wakefulness connects us to the natural order of life. Without sleep, we might gain extra hours, but lose the wisdom and reflection that come with rest. Sleep also fuels creativity. Many discoveries, ideas, and works of art were inspired by dreams or the mind's activity during rest. Without sleep, the spark of imagination may fade, leaving humanity technically capable but creatively impoverished. On a societal level, if no one ever slept, the consequences would ripple across communities and civilizations. Night and day provide structure to our lives. Sleep cycles regulate productivity, safety, and even economies. Removing sleep might initially seem like a boon. More hours to work, but over time, chaos would emerge. Accidents would rise, interpersonal conflicts would escalate, and mental health crises would skyrocket. Interestingly, the body has its own fail-safes. Extreme sleep deprivation can eventually be fatal. Experiments with rats showed that total sleep deprivation leads to death in a matter of weeks. For humans, prolonged sleeplessness may not immediately end life, but it would bring suffering, illness, and eventual collapse of both body and mind. So, the next time you consider staying up all night, remember that sleep is not wasted time. It is the architect of our bodies and minds, the silent guardian of our health and creativity. Sleep restores, repairs, and recharges. It is as essential as air and water, shaping the course of our lives and the survival of our species. If humans never slept, we would gain hours, yes, but we would lose everything that makes life meaningful: our health, our clarity, our dreams, and even our connection to the natural rhythm of the world. Sleep is not just a biological necessity. It is a gift, a bridge between consciousness and rest, a sacred pause that allows us to live fully. And so, even though staying awake may tempt us, the truth remains: without sleep, humans would not survive. Our bodies, minds, and societies depend on it. Sleep is the invisible thread that holds us together, a reminder that even in a world driven by ambition, rest is essential, and life without it is unimaginable.